What's up YouTube, Cap over here, and welcome to the final match of the regular season for the Toronto Staraptors as we are taking on the Baltimore Ravias coached by the MightyQuinn. He's got a YouTube channel, so I'll put it in the description down below. But before we jump into this, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. We're so close to 100 and it'd be so awesome if we can get to that before the end of the month. But we'll just jump right into this. This is going to be pretty quick. The teams that we're prepping for is the Mega Gardevoir, Lucario, Latios, Typhlosion, Swampert, Mandibuzz, Gogoat, Frostlass, Sandslash, Ampharos, Swallow, and Umbreon. It's a pretty scary team. The Mega Gardevoir scares me so much, and so does Lucario. So right off the top, we've got Bisharp, aka Captain Deadpool, Bishop, with Life Orb, Defiant. As you can tell, Sucker Punch, Knockoff, Poison Jab, Grass Knot. Grass Knot actually does about half on Swampert. That is fully invested in defense and HP, so that's something that we really are looking forward to. If we can get Swampert to below 50, or if we can catch it on the knockoff, then we can follow up with a Grass Knot and take it down. Poison Jab just takes down Mega Gardevoir, Poison Jab takes down Gogoat, and Poison Jab does a decent amount of things, while Sucker Punch and Knockoff are just really awesome moves to have, some decent stat moves to have. We often not have any steel attacks just because it doesn't really hit this team that hard, and Poison Jab actually does a lot more to Mega Gardevoir. Plus it also hits the Gogoat. So that's our answer to Mega Gardevoir, and perhaps the Latios, sorry. Next up we have our Zwei, aka the Arcanine, with the Assault Vest, Intimidate, Extreme Speed, Flare Blitz, Crunch, and Flame Charge. This is quite the unique set. This is my answer to Mega Gardevoir. This is the thing that can take hits. Having Assault Vest, and if he goes for Hyper Voice, it only does around 20 to 30%, which is incredible because that is so much. That's so big. I want to trick Quinn into just switching into Mega Gardevoir or something like that, or perhaps even the Latios. This thing takes 50% from a Draco Meteor Latios. I've ran it a couple times on Pokemon Showdown. I've seen it do a decent amount of work, and it's incredible on what it does. So if I can ideally get a Flame Charge up, I'll outspeed the Latios. The magic number here is 120, 1.5 plus 120 speed. It actually it outspeeds it by 2 points, I believe. Crunch is a 2-hit KO on Latios, if it's, your standard Latios. Flare Blitz and Flame Charge just take out Lucario, Gogoat, and even Mega Gardevoir. If I can get a Flame Charge up and he brings in Mega Gardevoir, I click Flare Blitz and it takes it down. Extreme Speed just to take out the Mega Gardevoir, just in case I don't have the charge up and I just have to sweep with Arcanine or something like that. Next up, we've got Ichia, the Thunder Therian, with the Expert Belt, Volt Absorb, Thunderbolt, Sludge Wave, Grass Knot, and Volt Switch. He doesn't have a lot of options for this thing, just because either something's going to take a lot of damage, or if he brings out Swampert or Sandslash, Grass Knot will KO that thing like no manana. I'm probably most likely debating between Expert Belt and Life Orb. The Life Orb guarantees the 1-hit KO on the Swampert and guarantees the 1-hit KO on the Sandslash, so that's going to be a game time decision. We're going to see how that works out. Volt Absorb is really awesome just because he doesn't really have anything that wants to absorb those statuses or those Volt Absorbs, and if he does, then I can bring in something else. Next up we have Black Caputina, aka the Mega Altaria with Natural Cure. Before it Mega Evolves, then it turns into Pixelate, Return, Dragon Dance, Roost, and Heal Bell. This is my check to Swampert just because Swampert doesn't really do much to Mega Altaria. As you can tell, it's 240 invested in HP, 16 in attack, 92 on defense. It's Impish, and 156. Once again, the magic number is 120 to outspeed the Latios without a Choice Scarf. That means the one Dragon Dance will actually outspeed it. If he runs Life Orb, that'll be fantastic. That means I can just go for the Dragon Dance and outspeed Latios. Assuming that he's not Choice Scarfed or Dragon Dance or anything like that. This thing actually takes Ice Punches really well from the Swampert, which is incredible. That pretty much 1-hit KOs a lot of things on his team after one Dragon Dance. It's a scary mon. It's really, really scary. And it pretty much sets up all over Umbreon, it sets up all over Swampert, it sets up all over what's his name? The bird, one of those birds, and it sets up on the Go-Goat. So that's something that he has to watch out for. It also sets up on the Ampharos just in case he wants to try to do any shenanigans. I can fire that Dragon Dance off and Heal Bell. Next up, we have the Dock Dodgers Porygon 2 with Eviolite Trace, Thunder Wave, Magic Coat, Recover, and Tri Attack. I put on Magic Coat just because he does have the Latios, but I've rarely seen him carry Defog. If he's going to carry Defog, he's going to have it on Mandibuzz. And I want to try to get the Frostlass tricked into going for Spikes or Stealth Rocks, and I can sort of proceed in going for the Magic Coat and sort of set that up on him. It's worked a couple times. If he wants to set up any statuses, I can just go for the Magic Coat and it'll work. Thunder Waves to slow down his team. Once I get his top 3 threats slowed down, which is Mega Gardevoir, Lucario, and Latios, I'll be in a decent position. I know those things are coming. They do so well against my team, and it's a pretty strong fantasy core. But once I get that all slowed down, then I'm going to be in a decent position. Mega Altaria will then proceed into doing some big damage, which is something that I really wanted to do. Next up, we have Miss Magias. Shoutouts to Vade for helping me out on this team building video, or this team. Actually, he took some time to take a look at it. I forgot to mention him earlier, but yeah. Anywho, he was a big part in this. An offensive Miss Magias with Colbur Berry, Levitate, Energy Ball, Nasty Plot, Shadow Ball, and Mystic Fire. After one Nasty Plot, this thing destroys lives. It claims the life and then it takes it away from people. This thing will actually outspeed the Mega Gardevoir at 168. I believe the max speed that Mega Gardevoir can go to is 165 or something like that, 166? Maybe 167. And then the rest I put on special attack just to guarantee the KO on the Mega Gardevoir. If he has any special investment on Mega Gardevoir, then I will simply KO it after one Nasty Plot. It KOs Lucario, it KOs Latios, and it outspeeds a majority of his team, and it absorbs 1 hit. So this thing is going to be really clutch later on in the match. I'm hoping it's really clutch. I'm hoping. And this is the team that we're going to be bringing for our final match. This is a win or die situation. We have to win, and a couple things have to go our way. So thank you so much, Vade, for helping me out and checking out my team and putting your input into it. I really do appreciate it. I'll put his channel in the description down below too if you want to check him out. Anywho, thanks for watching. Wish us luck. And here goes nothing, I guess. This is Cap, signing off.